Hey, I'm Douglas, and that's my friend Mobo. So I'm gonna take you on a little tour, but before I do, I just wanna set the stage a little bit. We're here in Southern Oregon, in the foothills of the Siskiyou Mountains. Over there you can see Mount Ashland. Still got some snow on it, even on this hot late spring day. And over here behind me, you're gonna see Mobo. Mobo stands for the mobile bower. I'll let you research what a bower is in your own time, but the basics is it's a very fancy nest that birds of paradise make to woo their mates. Now this is the mobile version. So it's an 85 VW Weekender, and it's in pretty darn sweet condition. Still looking great because it's got an automotive clear coat on it. I don't know if you can see the detail, but this was lovingly painted by John Park, Stephen V. Williams at an event in Los Angeles, 2012. And around here, you got this guy. If you read carefully, it says, "You can kill me, but you can't eat me." So I'll let you marinate on that one. We got a whole lot of, we got some crazy bees. We got back here this trippy three-eyed lady. And what comes next is a great question because Mobo was looking for a new owner. And so I thought I'd take a little video and give a little tour. So that's the outside. And if you're wondering what that quote says that John Park sneakily put in there, it says, "Be prepared to sacrifice everything you are for everything you could become." And then there's this kind of trippy squid octopus hybrid. So just watch out. Now, first of all, we'll go into the passenger front seat, and you'll see it's got some sweet stuff going on here. We're gonna take a back seat tour in a minute, but it's got a nice little console in the center, some drink holders, and some area to store your things. This little guy, there's Trip, and you'll be surprised to know that he comes with the van. The stereo is wired up in a pretty cool way such that when it's off, it still runs, so you can still be booming your sound system even when the van's not running. And you know, typically you might be nervous about that, but not with Mobo, because on the top, we got 200 watts of solar, which means not only do you not need to worry about ever really running out of power or having your batteries charged down because you've been rocking out all night, the sun will just charge your batteries right up. But even better than that, once you get inside, you see this delightful device I installed. This is a Norcold fridge powered by the solar for your drinks, for your cold salads in the middle of the desert. This little device right here I also installed 6 gallons of fresh water in this handy little motorized 12-volt motor. You can have drinking water, you can have your showers, even your Renegade showers right out there, right outside. And then behind here, it just looks like an innocent jacket, but really this is the brains of the machine, where you can see where you got your power. These are the 2 batteries voltages, so they're looking pretty good, pretty healthy. We got the solar controller, we got the inverter, got a power supply. The 2 batteries are under the seats. Here we got a subwoofer, so the sound actually sounds great, which is pretty awesome. This is so the Weekender model is pretty great because what a lot of people think is the camper's better, but the truth of the matter is, I think, and this is better. Oh, I can zoom out. There we go. I think the Weekender is more awesome because you get all this space. So you're not always using the whole stove unit, and that's usually right here. Now the Weekender takes that out, and you know, we got this flip up table. This flips up like this, and instead it just really opens up the space, which is really nice. So, and instead what you got here is the ability to, right under here, you can store things like this is blankets, tools. This is a stove, you know, in the right kind of place. You don't use a stove all the time, so you can just whip it out really easily, pop it on that table. All right, so what else we got here? Well, we got this lovingly made quilt by my ex-girlfriend, and you'd think it might be hiding something. She also made those pillows, and they come with the van, if you were wondering. And you might think that this quilt's probably hiding some pretty nasty something underneath there, but let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look real quick. It's hiding nothing but a beautifully upholstered couch situation, which was great. We kept this quilt, we kept that on the couch the whole time, so it's still in mint condition. And then when you pop this out, and this is how you do this, there we go. And so that's your bed right there for downstairs. And I'm gonna say downstairs, you're gonna be like, what's going on? Well, because there's a whole upstairs, which I'm gonna show you in a second. But first, back here, cool to know, this is like the pantry area. Pots and pans and cookery things. This is great. This is like a little easy access oils and some basic tools, because underneath this cushion is the engine. So it's easy access. Down there in that crevice is a little pull string I installed so that you can actually open the door from the inside, like on a hot day. If you need to, if you've been sleeping in the van, you want to open it up, you don't need to go outside. Oh, this is cool too. The inverter has a extension cord with a power outlet right there. So that's about it. Let's put this back up. Those pillows back in place so the place looks nice. And over here we got, like, I probably don't want my toiletries or my old sneakers, but it's at least a nice thing to see that this kind of creates a bench for at least 3 more people. Sometimes we've had dinner parties for 8 people in this van. Just pop that table right up, sit on both sides. It's a classy affair. And so what else have I got to show you in here? Let's see. That's about it for the indoors. Got a light up there, got a fan for when it gets a little hot. Back here if you're sleeping in the van. And one thing to actually show you is the tinted windows. I've been in there, nobody knows. Nobody knows, so it's different than these. So that's a real nice addition to the van. Now that you had the basic inside tour, now the part you've all been waiting for, the pop top. We can just walk around a little bit, and it's in surprisingly good condition. A couple of little bit of holes here and there, but we also patched it with some new netting. So, get an idea. And what's cool about the pop top is that it creates this whole second floor up here now. You're going up, so you're just in the van, and suddenly you're going upstairs. And you got a whole another sleeping quarters up here. So sometimes we throw the kiddo in the top, and we're downstairs. Now, we also put in this custom fit foam mattress, so it's actually really comfortable up there. The kiddo lucks out when we put him upstairs. And also though, if you want just more headroom, you can fold it up like that. And now I'm standing fully in the van. And so you can see there's a couple of little bit of minor tears, but it's actually not a big deal because this is just a cover. That's just a cover that's perfectly netted. Small tear here, a little bit of sewing could fix. And another nice thing is, if whenever you park, then this is a perfect natural mount for your solar panels. So you always park facing away from the sunrise, and you wake up and your van is nice and fully charged. So that's about it. Thinking if I missed anything, I think that's the full tour. If you have any questions or you want to know more, or you want to see the engine, I'll probably post some pictures about that. But it's been recently new head gasket, totally new rebuilt linkage system. I've driven a bunch of these vans, and this is by far the smoothest, pretty much the most reliable. However, if you know Vanagons, there's always going to be some love when you're dealing with an 85 vehicle, but the adventure that this machine has given me in my life has just been profound. And it is now ready for new adventures as I begin to feel a little more settled down in my life. So reach out. I would love to, if you're the right person, I would love to find Mobo a new home. And thanks for watching.